Hello, you absolute legends. Welcome back to the channel. It's John here. You'll notice that I'm not sounding 100% because I'm not 100%, so bear with me. I've been in bed with the flu past couple of days. But what better way to recover than to be in the cold here in Lincolnshire, in Dad's garage, with the Rover 75. If you haven't seen the video on the channel yet, a week and a bit ago, Dad was getting the car ready for Rustival and a pre-MOT inspection and poked his finger straight through the sill. The outer sill, thankfully, not the inner sill, was totally rotten. And again, if you haven't seen that video, I suggest you check that out on the channel before you watch this update. Well, as you can see, Dad's been very busy. He's got his sparkle spanner out here and he's been working on the Rover 75 because, well, I wasn't going to let a little bit of rust beat us. I say us, Dad. What have we done? Well, in the last video, we ground it down to see just how big the holes were. And since then, Dad's cut a hole out of the sill and had a look behind there just to see how rotten the actual chassis and strengthening is. Now, you'll see in just a minute, thankfully, that it's not as bad as it could have been. Dad's been busy, as I say. We'll have a chat with him and find out what he's been getting up to and what's next for the Rover 75 repair. Good morning. How are you?
Sorry, miles away.
How are you? You all right?
Freezing.
It is a very cold day here in Lincolnshire. We're with the Rover 75. I've just done a little intro video because you've been busy out here. How are you today, apart from cold?
Cold, full of cold, feel blooming lousy.
What a perfect day for fixing Rover 75s. You've been busy, so what, a week and a bit ago, we found a hole in the sill. That video's on the channel. It's doing very well. People are calling you a legend and saying that you can fix it, which we know you can. What have you been up to? Because I've been at work, obviously, in bed ill. You've been out here ill and at work.
I just did an exploratory, but we'll wait until we get the new sill panel, really.
So let's have a look then. What have we done?
I've cut an hole in the sill, but it might be finished up bigger than that. I've patched a bit of the chassis there, but nothing else is welded up until we get the sill. I've made a panel to suit that bit there now. If you can put your camera under there, you'll see what we've made.
So let's have a look. So this is the sill. You've made. Is this what the jacking point? Is it?
It is, yeah.
Because actually, it was quite rusty in there, wasn't it?
Yeah. That's got all holes in it. That did. So I've plated that.
What is that piece there? Is that that's the structure? Is it?
Yeah, it's the inner sill.
Okay. So we've cut you've cut a hole that's probably what, 1.5 foot long.
Yeah, it's about that, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. And it's not the entire sill, is it? It's the bottom sort of.
I'm trying not to go too far up.
Inch and a half. Okay, so you've had to fabricate this in here.
Yeah.
And how have you fabricated that? What have you used to fabricate that?
1.3mm sheet steel.
Okay. And that's something you had to buy, or is it something you had in stock?
Yeah, I had to go down to VRS and get some of that.
How much was that?
About £9 for a panel like this.
What is it you've got? Oh, the sheet steel.
Yeah, it's
okay, so it's quite thick, isn't it, that?
It's thicker than your average bodywork steel, yeah.
And you fabricated that on the bench?
No,
no.
You buy it like that, if you want a lip like that, you've got already there.
Ah.
Because you might want a lip when you're doing bits.
But obviously that piece that you've put in there, you fabricated that, haven't you?
Yes, mate.
So how did you do that? Did you take the old bit out and make a template, or how did you do it?
Aha! Temple plate.
Ah.
Wheaties box.
So what did you do there?
I put that on there and I shaped it to that shape and I made my metal to that shape.
How long did that take?
I don't know, mate. I could just keep nipping out and having an hour when I feel like it, really. It's too cold to be out here all day. My hands get too cold.
Yes. Right, so that's the piece that you fabricated in there. But this bit here I'm interested in, this jacking point repair.
Yeah, that's just to strengthen the bottom of that jacking point because it's quite corroded, so I've put some extra metal there. Nothing's welded in yet, not until we get the sill panel to see what's happening.
There's a lot of grips there.
Yeah, it's just holding that panel on, mate.
All the grips are there. I can see that you've also got obviously you've got a lot of axle stands and clamps and bits and pieces in place.
Right. Yeah.
So the next piece. So what we've done, for any of you that hasn't watched the last video and are interested, we've ordered a sill, haven't we? We've ordered an entire sill. There are repair panels available which cover this whole area. Why did we not order that repair panel?
Because the delivery time's about 4 weeks or something, isn't it? And we need to get it ready.
For Rustival.
Yeah.
And also, I think you're pretty talented at fabrication.
Not as good as that Tom fella, though. His panels are genius.
Yes.
It's another level, that is.
Cheap and cheerful, what, 60 odd quid for a repair panel?
You ordered him, son.
Yeah. But as Dad says, the lead time is 4 weeks because they are made to order.
And they're perfect. They're wonderful.
So we've been on to Amazon. We've found a sill. It's just an outer sill, isn't it?
Yes, mate.
And that's 60 odd quid. That's going to come, and then I'm guessing you're not going to replace the entire sill.
No, just this little bit at the end, mate. Just cut a bit out and use it for the shaped bit, rather than try and shape a bit myself. It'll have the right little creases in it, won't it?
Yeah. Do you think it's going to need some fettling when it arrives?
I should think so, mate, yeah.
And will you see a wiggle in it, or will you take the best piece of the sill?
I'll have to take the end, shan't I? Because I'm hoping I'm probably going to finish up coming round this corner.
Right.
I ain't chopped it off yet in case.
This is the sort of where the wheel arch meets, is that right? In here. Because to be fair, it's a bit rotten anyway, isn't it, there? It's got a bit of surface rust.
I don't know what we're dealing with yet until I see it, so I'm being very cautious.
Okay. And then the next part will be to weld that piece in. Grind it?
Get everything shaped up and then see what's happening, really. We're waiting for that sill, mate, to be honest with you.
So it's going to arrive in the next week or so. Once that's there, it'll be welding it in, hopefully, shaping it, getting it all tack welded on, and then angle ground down. Will you use any filler?
I was thinking of getting some tar and just tarring it.
That'll do the job.
It'll need some filler, son, a little bit, won't it?
And then paint?
Just matte black, satin black.
Satin black. Now, some people on the internet have told me that the Cowley sills are notorious for being quite thick paint. So we'll have to have to try and match that up. And will you end up painting the entire sill, do you think?
Probably, won't we? Yeah. To get the same finish. It is satin black, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it looks it. Looks satin black to me. You've got a spray gun, haven't you? So.
No, dude, rattle can, shan't we?
Will you? You're going to rattle can that?
Yeah.
Whew, braver man than me. But that's it then. So that's the update from Dad's workshop today on the repair with regards to the sill. It's not beaten you yet then? You've not had enough yet?
No. It'd have been nice to have had the proper panels, I think, because they're absolutely wonderful. But we'll get it somewhere near.
Yeah. Good. Thanks to everyone that's watched the videos on the channel so far. Thanks to everybody who has subscribed. Thanks to everyone that's liked. What do you reckon? Do you think it's going to be ready for the Rustival festival? If not, it'll have a big hole in the side, won't it? Ready for there. I'm looking forward to seeing you all. Dad's looking forward to seeing you all as well. He's going to do a Q&A session on his time at Rover whilst at the Rustival Fest. He doesn't know that yet. But, I'm sure he'll be pleased to see you all. Have a great day, whatever you're getting up to. Thanks for watching this little update video, as I say. More work on the way. And there'll be a video when it's all welded back together and the process of putting it all back together and nice. Take care. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.